Oy. You're nuts. You know that? Okay. Nope. You can go outside. You can go outside. So I open the door so you can go outside. Hi, everyone. When you come in, say hi. I know it's been a while. Oh, more and more tangled webs. Hi, Rita. How are you? More and more tangled webs, guys. And it's not just with Scammy. Hi, Penny. Wait for a few people. So, I went to my neck doctor. Just a little update on my health. Hi, Lainey. We have determined that whatever this is not my neck. I went and saw my neck doctor. He's even baffled with all this. And I did go get my nails done, guys. I finally was well enough to go get my nails done. I did this on Saturday. So they're dark red right now. My hands are a little cold. When they go warm, it turns like a light red. So they're the mood changing again. And I walk into my nail salon and she's like, dang, I was about to. Yeah, a little bit. Thank you. She told me when I walked in to see her and I explained what was going on. She told me, she goes, dang, I was just about to text you, telling you it's too long. You need to come in and get your nails done. We started laughing. And we were talking about pedicures. Guys, I've never had a pedicure. Never. And she looks at me and goes, girl, you don't know what you're missing. And I told her, I said, I have calluses on my feet that I can't get to go away. At the end of the day, my feet, because of my calluses, and I've tried everything, sandpaper, everything. And they feel like they've been in combat boots or work boots, construction boots all day. She looks at me, she goes, girl, you got to come see me. That's my job, to take care of your feet. So we started laughing. So the next time I go get my nails done, I'm thinking about getting a pedicure done too. Or I could wait until next month for the pedicure because my son's girlfriend is going to come visit. She lives in another state and talking about potentially doing a mani-pedi day, or at least a pedi day with her, something to do with her. So we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, so I do have a new doctor and I go see her July 11th. So I told my neck doctor, I told about the ringing in my ear. And when I stand up and close my eyes, I feel like I'm going back and forth. He told me with the buzzing in my ear and the going back and forth, that's an inner ear issue. So I'll have to bring that up with her. So that's the update so far, guys. Now let's get to it. Okay. I do want to offer an apology to Hiccups Thrift. I owe you an apology. I don't know if you're going to see this. I don't remember saying anything anywhere, but Hiccups, I thought you were involved with the Todd Eaton situation. I'll explain who he is in a minute, you guys. But I owe you an apology. I saw your video the other day. And so I jumped the gun. And so I apologize on that one. So I hope you accept my apology, hun. Anyway, so here we go with Todd Eaton. Okay, if you guys don't know who Todd Eaton is, he was or is again an admin for victims of CMC. Okay. Now, from my understanding, he made friends with Helen. You know who Helen is, and a couple other people. He was supposed to be working with them on trying to bring CMC down. Okay. Well, lo and behold, Todd Eaton is a male version of Scammer Girl. Okay. Supposedly he became really, really good friends with Helen H. And all of a sudden he starts messaging her, telling her about his financial issues and about how that he doesn't know how he's going to pay the rent because his girlfriend potentially has lupus. potentially has breast cancer, potentially has this and that, this and that. So they had to pay for all this testing. Okay. Well, Helen, I've seen the screenshots. Helen asked him if he wanted a loan, and he took the loan. Okay. He did a video, very first video that I've seen of this dude. All right. I got to take this off. My ring light is like right there in my eyes. Anyways, in the screenshots, it distinctly states that Helen asked if it was a loan or if he needed a loan. He accepted it. And in the video that I saw, he first says it was a loan, then he turns around and says that it was a gift. I mean, all the typical BS, okay, that Scammer Girl does. And it's just like, dude, you were in charge of you were an admin for a victims of Scammer Girl page. Okay? Now, you re-victimized these people by borrowing money and quote you and yourself in that very first video that I saw of you. You admitted yourself it was a loan. Give me one sec. Yes. Yeah. Oh, suddenly they went down. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, bye. Yeah, because people stop buying. So, okay, bye. I'm live. Yeah, bye. That's okay. Bye. Anyways, so by telling a victim of Scammer Girls your financial situation and, borrowing money and then saying it was a gift and, first admitting it was a gift, admitting it was a loan, then it was a gift. Dude, you're no better than her. Okay. And in that video, talk about, oh, if you were in my situation, you do the same thing. It's like, no, honey. Okay. And I've said this before on other pages commenting, and I'll say it again. Okay. I admin for 2 scammer pages. Okay. And no matter what my financial situation is, okay, no matter how difficult it is, I would never, being an admin on any page, there was no way in hell that I would ever tell any, whether I'm good friends with them or not, victims of a scammer, would I tell them my financial situation, okay, and borrow money from them, and then turn around and say, oh, it's a gift, okay? And I've seen this man's record. He's been evicted 3 times. The very video that I saw, first time I've ever seen that video. First time I even know he existed. Okay. And I saw right through him. He's the male version of Scammer Girl. And Todd, if you have a problem with me, come to me, baby. Okay, let's talk. All right. I don't have an issue talking with you because you're a damn scammer. Okay. And not afraid of you, dude, just because you're a guy. Not afraid of you. All right. So, and then I watched one of Hiccup's videos. And apparently when he was an admin for Cancel CMC, a month before he left that group, he was scamming also in that group. And one of the other admins on that page knew he was doing it and didn't do anything to stop it. Okay. And this, it's like the whole point in these pages, these awareness pages, is to bring her dumb ass down. Okay. But from what I'm seeing, not all pages, guys, not all pages. Okay. But victims of CMC, Cancel CMC, that's where Todd Eaton was. And from my understanding, and there's proof to show it, he was scamming her victims. So he was re-victimizing the victims. Okay. And you don't, I mean, you don't sit there and befriend somebody who's been a victim. Okay. And then pull the same garbage that's was, that scammer girl pulled on these poor victims. You don't turn around and pull it again. And then say, oh, well, you don't know what it's like. If you were in my situation, you do the same thing. And it's like, first off, I would never be in your situation. Okay. Second off, no matter how bad my financial situation would be, I would never go to a victim of a scammer and lay out my sob story. Okay. And then a roundabout way, dry beg for money. No way in hell would I do that. Okay. Because they've already been victimized once. And what Todd Eaton did was re-victimize, no matter how you look at it. And everything that I'm seeing on this guy, he is the male version of her. Okay. I saw a screenshot of one of his criminal records to where he got in an accident driving on a suspended license with no insurance. And I mean, it's just like, wow. And then I guess he took up donations, asking donations for, to get him to, because he's in Florida. I know what state, but I'm not saying. But he's in Florida. And apparently he wanted people to donate him. Hi, Mountain Snow. How are you, honey? He was taking up donations to be able to get a plane flight to Kentucky to talk to Brendan Miller, which is the DA. That never happened. And so then apparently he left, I guess, Victims of CMC was archived. And now it's back up. And him and his girlfriend, Sheila, are admins again on that page. And it's just like, I've seen some screenshots or some comments about how when victims would come to that page, some of the old admins, not certain ones, but they were told to have the victims message Todd Eaton privately and not message the page. So I'm sure there's more victims of Todd Eaton's out there, and towards the end of the video, him and his girlfriend walk out on their porch, and they're still talking. And she's smoking, supposedly, possibly has cancer, still smoking. And which I'm not gonna, teach their own on that one. But he tells her, yeah, don't let him see you smoke on live. And then every time he would say something, you would see him turn to her as if to say, okay, am I saying it right? Am I saying it right? So I've seen a lot on Todd Eaton, you guys. And he is definitely the male version of Scammer Girl. Okay. And I know you guys have probably heard him a lot. But heard his name a lot, at least. And I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's like these people are coming out of the woodwork. They're supposed to be helping take this twit down, but yet they're doing the same stuff she's doing. Because I'll post the link. I'll post the link to his video in the description after the video, so you guys can go see what I'm talking about. But these awareness pages are supposed to be, helping bring the awareness about. And like I said, exactly, Mountain Snow, exactly. But and until that day when I start seeing this man's name, I didn't even know who he was. And I watched one video where he was trying to explain himself, talking about how, oh, well, yeah, I know it was a loan, but then it turned into a gift. And there was another one too. There was like 3 victims or something. And he said something about, yeah, Sheila makes these blankets. And so we did a barter with this other person for groceries. And, she bought or something, some Crazy thing. Anyways, but the thing that stuck out the most was when in the beginning of that video where he said he knew it was a loan and then turned around a few minutes later said it was a gift. I put you caught on the okay, baby. On the desk. Okay. And so, I mean, right then and there, I knew. I totally knew. But I'll post the link to that one video that I've seen. So, oh God, you guys. RDC. Okay. RDC suddenly decided to grow a pair. Thinking he's big and bad. He's come out of hiding. He decided he was going to go after CMC Lies too. And 007. It's like, dude, okay, you're irrelevant anymore. Sit your ass back down in the back of the room. Okay? Decided to grow a pair. And as soon as you got shut down, you disappeared again. So, but yeah, RDC's trying to stick his nose again. So, but I mean, there's been a lot that I've been watching, and not said too much. I'm the type of person that sits back and watches people, and talks, doesn't say too much, but just watches. Because, scammer will always expose themselves, whether they realize it or not. So, and now the piece of resistance. Okay, so we all know Scammer Girl's up to her same old bullshit, talking about how, you guys, I don't know how we're going to make it. I don't know how, we're going to be short this month. Still haven't been paid. And now, mind you, Facebook pays once a month now. Okay, they pay around 19th, 20th of the month. Okay, but last few days, she started this little scam about her mama. Mama Con is so frail. Or I should say, Con Mom is frail, guys. She doesn't look right, you guys. And I know there's something wrong with her. And it's just like, yeah, guys, yeah, there is something wrong with her. It's called being addicted to drugs. Okay, been addicted for so damn long that her body is, getting tired of it. Okay, the woman is 54 years old. She looks way older, and that's what drugs can do to you. And then yesterday, I cannot sit and watch her all the way through. A lot of times I'm really busy. And, with me not feeling too hot some days, I just can't. I can't. I'll pop in here and there. And then even when I watch a replay, I have to skip through it because I cannot stand her. Her voice gets on my nerves. You know how you have the hairs on the back of your neck that stands up? A lot of times that's what her voice does to me. Anyways, I guess she started her little scam about, Con Mom not feeling good and there's something wrong with her, guys. And she's my world, guys. And, this, that, and the other. And I caught part of something about that. She was hinting around that it could be cancer. And it's like, please. Okay, I knew 2 days ago that she was going to start this scam with Con Mom. I knew it because she had started talking a couple days ago about Con Mom's health and that, she hadn't been on lives for a while and then posted these crazy pictures. Okay, the only thing wrong with that girl, she's hella skinny. She's 54 years old. She looks like she's in her 60s or 70s, 70s or 80s. Okay, she didn't have her teeth in and she had her hair pulled back. Okay, it's called drugs. It's called being addicted. All right, that's all that's wrong with this woman. And, and this is sad to say, I hope nothing happens to Connie. I really don't. But karma has a funny way of coming back when you talk about somebody's health, whether it's, truth or not. Okay, karma has a bad way of doing that. Yeah, exactly. That poor lady that passed. Oh my God, these people. Hang on, the dog. Where is he? Where's Butter? Okay, stay. Hang on a minute, guys. My son's going to work. All right, have a great day, baby. Be careful. I will. All right. All right, my bud. No, my son was leaving for work. He rides his bike to work every day. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about him. Somebody else sent me some messages. I was going to do that too. Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of his lives. I was going to go do that. But yeah, I knew as soon as I started seeing the comments about Con Mom that the scam was going to start with that. And about how she started crying because nothing else was working. She was live multiple times. Okay, but the best part today, you guys. Okay, you know how she uses her little code words and shit, right? And tells people to message her. Message the page. Okay. Well, she's been being watched. Hang on. She's definitely been being watched. Let's see. Now, last night, she posted this. And I couldn't figure out why she posted it. She says, I came home, guys, for a few reasons. Just pray for me, please. And yes, everything is absolutely fine. Everyone can use prayers, right? Love y'all, and so does God. Good Lord. Good Lords, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, so she posted that last night. And I couldn't figure it out other than she's still running with the con mom scam. Okay? Well, lo and behold, and thank you, CMC.lies, LIES 2, for finding out all this information. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? You guys are damn good at what you do. Anyway, so it was brought to everyone's attention that suddenly Scammer Girl has a court date. Okay? There's been a motion filed against her, and it's for this Friday. Okay? I know I seem like I'm giddy, but I mean, maybe karma's fine. The chickens are coming home. Maybe she's counted her chickens one too many times. Anyway, so couldn't figure out what it was for. Well, I do now. I'm going to read it to you guys. It's right here. Hang on. Just so nobody can say, and I know she's going to be fuming. With this, what I'm about to read you guys, it's right there. It's an actual affidavit filed by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and Brendan Miller, the DA. So, anyways, it says Commonwealth of Kentucky versus Crystal Collins. Motion for defendant to be drug tested and to clarify the conditions of the pretrial division order. It says, comes the Commonwealth by and through the Breathitt County Attorney and moves this court to order the defendant to immediately submit to drug testing administered by the Department of Probation and Parole to see if she is compliant with her pretrial diversion order regarding illicit drug use, which we all know she failed. She failed it the very first day after court. Additionally, the Commonwealth moves this court to clarify to the defendant that she may not be soliciting monetary funds for herself or any person in any way or by fraudulent misrepresentation on any social media platform, and add the condition that she may not solicit funds by direct messaging any person on any social media platform. Wherefore, the Commonwealth moved this court for the above requested relief. And then it just signed Brendan Miller. So basically, guys, she has been being watched this whole damn time. And her court date's on Friday, the 10th. This coming Friday. So she's been being watched this whole time. People have been complaining to probation about her, to the DA's office, to the courts. And they've caught on to her, message the page, please. Message the page, please. All her code words, telling people, this, that, or the other, whatever code words. But the big one is message the page. Okay. Or she goes into people's inboxes. There's proof all over the awareness pages, you guys, that she's in people's inboxes. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Watch her profile pic. All right. Because whenever, and I've seen this multiple times, when she's in someone's inbox and they tell her no, she'll change her profile pic. And then she'll post, oh, guys, like I've said before, hi, how are you? I've said it before. Okay. As soon as she gets told no, she'll change her profile pic and she will post something. Remember, guys, if anybody comes to your inbox and using my name, it's not me. Have them like Skype you or whatever it is. Right? I hope so. Because of that family, Anyway, so just pay attention to her profile page, you guys. I mean, if you're not blocked. I'm still not blocked. But I haven't really, I'm waiting. I'm biding my time. Anyways, but yeah, so pay attention to that because she'll do that as soon as she gets told no. So, but that says also that she's not complying with her random drug tests when they want her, immediately. Okay. That tells me, she's not complying. She's not cooperating. And I do know when you're on probation, okay, and you're subjected to random piss tests, all right, they can call you up at any given time. Okay. And they give you 1 hour. I used to have a neighbor that would happen to him. He would, because he was on, parole probation, and they would call him. You got 1 hour. And there were several times he didn't have a car. Several times he came over and asked me for a ride. And he had 1 hour to get there. And if he didn't show up or if he pissed dirty, bye-bye, back to jail he went. That happened a couple times. And the reason I also brought up that other comment about, now that paper was filed on the 3rd, okay? And with the post she made last night, I just came home, guys, for a few reasons. Just pray for me, please. And yes, everything is absolutely fine. I couldn't figure that out other than just continuing on with the con moms, scam. But with this now, with the new court hearing coming up, and that tells me she's scared. She's scared her little ass is going to go. Okay. And on top of that, okay, I actually heard her say this myself. She claims that she paid 3 months in advance for her child support. Okay. There's no such thing. Okay. And it's throughout the entire United States. I don't know about other countries, but I do know in the United States, you cannot pay up your child support. And what I mean by that is you cannot pay up by 3 months, 6 months, a year. Okay. If you owe rearage, especially, all right, you can pay, okay, in her case, $40,000. Okay. You can pay $3,000 1 month and that'll apply to the rearage. Okay. Or however they do it. But you still have to continue to pay the month after next month, the month after that, the month after that, the month after that. Okay. There is no paying up ahead of time on child support. Yeah. You can't pay ahead of time. You just can't. That's how it is. You will, as long as you have children under 18 and you're required to pay child support, you cannot pay ahead of time. You still have to pay. And if you have rearage, and if you pay, okay, like I said, $3,000, okay, and you have rearage like she does, that $3,000, part of that will go for the current month, and then the rest of it will go for the rearage. But you still have to pay every damn month. Okay. And I saw an old school video today of hers. Okay, she was talking about it was with the fridge and the groceries, and she mentions now there's been 3 stories about her tanning. Okay, and I caught that one this morning. With it's in the fridge video, the old fridge video. It's resurfacing again. In that one, she says that she's paid up her spray tans for a year. Then in future, more recent videos, she said she pays $21 every time she goes. Okay, and then yesterday she said that her uncle owns the tanning salon, and it's like, it's 3 different stories here, honey. Which is it? Okay, which is it? Come on now. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I don't know if you guys have seen her. She posted pictures of her legs that don't look right. She's destroying her skin. Well, she's destroying her entire body with everything she's doing. But she, during one of her lives that I did catch yesterday, she pulled up her shirt and showed her belly. Her belly is burnt beyond. Okay. One summer, I actually was that burnt. I went to the swimming pool every single day for an entire week. There all day from the time it opened till the time it closed. By the Friday, my shoulders were so burnt that I could not lift them. Okay. And now I have all these little freckles all over my back and my shoulders and that. Anyways, but she showed it yesterday. And she keeps saying, I'm parched, guys. Yeah, I'm parched so bad. And it's just like, do you not understand the definition of parched? Parched means you're thirsty. Okay. Scorched or burnt is what that means, means what's going on with you. But, and then she's got a tan line, a white line down the center of her belly. Okay. It's like completely dark. I mean, I'm talking dark, dark on both sides of her belly. And there's a white streak down the front of her belly. Oh, yeah. I agree, Lainey. I agree. And her excuse for that is there's a crack in the tanning bed. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but if I were to go to a tanning bed, which can actually cause skin cancer, you can get cancer from being out in the sun, and you can actually get skin cancer from a tanning bed. Okay. But if I were going to go to a tanning salon, there's no way in hell I would crawl into a bed that has a crack in it. Okay? There's no way. That can cause a fire. It's insane with this girl. So, but oh, God, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. But with that thing that she posted last night, that's what I thought too. But I'm not sure about that. But I do know she said that it had a crack in it, and that's why she has the line down her belly. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the third story I've heard. That's the third one. The first one, I heard she had paid for a year, and that came out of her mouth. Then a couple days ago, I heard that it was $21 every time she goes. And again, that came out of her mouth. And then yesterday on one of the lives where she showed her belly, she said it's her uncle's salon. And so it's like 3 different stories. I mean, where she's full of stories. She can't remember everything she says from even in her own while she's on her live. So, but it's, I mean, I've heard 3 different versions. But for her to sit there and say that she's parched, it's like parched does not mean burnt. Parched means thirsty. Somebody told her that as me. They told her in the live, you mean scorched. I'm parched and I'm scorched. It's like, again, parched means thirsty. Parched has nothing to do with being burnt or tanned or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but that's what, three different versions yesterday. So, anyways, with that post that she made, from what I'm understanding, during the last live she did last night, she said, "Okay, guys, I'll be right back," and never came back live. And then that comment or that post got made. So I'm assuming she may have gotten served with those papers last night. What do you mean, honey? Which one? Are you talking RDC? Yes, she is. She is. And then, I'm not trying to like make fun of anybody with what I'm about to say. And if it comes out that way, then I apologize. Okay, I will. Um I apologize. But so forgive me if this totally comes out wrong. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody, okay? But in one of the groups, when the court hearing date got posted, um, somebody actually said the Commonwealth is the electric company this person believes. And it's like, no. I'm not sure what that means, Mountain Snow. And it's just, and again, I'm not trying to make fun of people. I'm really not. She may not understand, but whenever there's a court case like that, when the states, because Kentucky is a commonwealth, and so whenever they bring a case against you, it's Commonwealth of Kentucky versus that person. And so, I mean, there were people making fun of her, but I'm not trying to. I mean, I don't know if she didn't understand or just what, but Commonwealth is not an electric company. Oh. See, I didn't watch the ending of her live. So, with what you're telling me, Mountain Snow, that tells me she got served last night. Because with the dogs barking and everything else. And here's the other thing. She claims to have cameras all around her house. Okay. And if she had cameras around her house, then she wouldn't even have to get up out of that bed to see who's at her door or even in her driveway. So if her dogs were barking like that last night and there were two, and was that the two car door slams, she got served with those papers last night. And then she got off her live real quick and never came back on live and then posted that I came home, guys, for a few reasons. Just pray for me, or just pray for me, please. And yes, everything is absolutely fine. Everyone can use prayers right now. Love y'all. So does God. Good Lords. We'll see you tomorrow. So she got served last night. Yep. So okay. So she did get served last night because a lot of people are speculating that. So she got served last night, and then more than likely, they may have had her, because it said immediate. So there's a little bit of confusion on that one. They may have taken her immediately for a drug test or told her to do it today, and the results will be back on Friday. Or they may wait to do the drug test on Friday. So that cleared up a lot for me because I had a lot of questions on that. Because I do know that they can serve you 24/7. Okay, they can show up on Christmas Day and serve you. They can show up on New Year's Day. They can show up 10 o'clock at night and serve you. It's whenever they can find you home. And more than likely, it was the sheriff's department that served her because that document was filed on the 3rd. Today's the 6th. So by the time it got to the sheriff's department to be served, 2 days. So that would have been yesterday. They may, once they served her, the probation officer may have been there too, and demanded that she go do a drug test right then and there, and they took her to do one. because that would also explain. I know she went fishing. It could be the reason she said, I came home, guys, for a few reasons. One, she could just be coming home from fishing, or they showed up at her house and they made her go with them to do the test. Lainey, there's a bunch of people. I think the DA's office is watching. I think the PO is watching. So there's a bunch of people that are watching her, especially when they told her, when they say about to clarify to her that she can't even be in people's inboxes. So, so they've been watching for a while. She even admitted herself they're watching. She's even admitted that she wishes she could talk to you guys. She says, guys, I really wish I could talk to you, freely, but I just can't, you know. And so I'm sure there's a lot of people watching. What the hell? Oh, I guess the Walmart truck missed its turn off down there. I live down the street from a Walmart, and so many of their delivery trucks, or even just delivery drivers, miss the turnoff that goes directly into the back of the Walmart. Right? Um, but yeah, with that family, I felt so horrible for them. She scammed, and as far as I know, okay, I've seen someone say that they sent her $300, but I've also seen an awareness page request proof, and there's been no proof. So, but I did see the video of her stating that any stars collected on that particular live will go directly to the family. And then she did this long rant video. Oh, yeah. So this long rant video chastising people for calling the family and see if they really needed help and all this crap. And she deleted that video. And so she got busted on that. I did read, I've seen the Miss Betty's daughter's page. And people were actually inundating this poor woman with comments about Scammer Girl. And I was just like, guys, leave the family alone. They deserve privacy right now. Miss Betty was just laid to rest on May 30th. So give these people their privacy and time to grieve. And I've been noticing that anytime there's a death in that town, Scammer Girl's best friends with them, and tries to collect money on their behalf. And I did know that apparently when Miss Betty was passing or had passed, Scammer Girl ran right over there and asked for a blanket of Miss Betty's. And the family let her have one. She ended up taking 4. So yes, Mountain Snow, I saw that too. So if you guys don't know, Hawk, Cash, until the cows come home, who were 3 of Scammer Girl's big mods and big supporters on TikTok. They finally listened and watched the videos. Past videos of what Scammer Girl was saying, how she really felt, using the N-word, all this other stuff. And those 3 women, they dropped her like a hot potato. She was, Lainey. Oh, Sinjin left too? I haven't heard about that one. I did hear about Hawk, Cash, until the cows come home. But I didn't hear about Sinjin. Anyways, Lainey, she tried to raise money under false pretenses for that family. And some woman said that she had sent Scammer Girl $300 for that family. And the family never received it. From what I'm understanding from the daughter, Miss Betty's daughter, they didn't need the money. Miss Betty had insurance. So that's, Monday, that's theft by deception because it was collecting money under false pretenses. So, so this is, that's a big thing. I'm not sure who that one is, honey. I don't really watch her battle on TikTok too much. I think it's hilarious when all these other people she tries to battle, and all of the awareness people will go to this other person's page and send them gifts so that they win. I think it's funny. Oh, and that's the other thing too, you guys. I mean, like I said, there's been so much. And I apologize for staying away for 2 weeks, but I've just had up days, bad days, crazy days. Um, so she has made videos, and it's hilarious as hell about how just, I'd love to have a lion, however she says it, just to piss the haters off. And it's just like, doesn't piss the haters off, or about how, yeah, if everybody in here just sent $1, that would teach the haters, that would piss them off. It's like, again, okay, your fools, your puppets, Crystal, sending you money does not piss off people like me. Okay? That just proves our point even more about how, one, they are your puppets. Two, they are brainwashed or brain conditioned, same thing, by you. And that they are manipulated by every word that you say. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear about that one. Those other two, I just heard about the, Hawk and Cash until the cows come home. Anyways, so, by them listening to you and everybody sending you $1, that just proves the point even more, you know, about how, we're proving our point that you're puppets. And let's see how long that takes for people to start using. Okay? Your puppets are controlled by you. You're their master, and they're your puppets. Anytime you say jump, they ask how high. Okay, that's been proven in many, many situations. Okay, and as far as this lion goes on TikTok, first of all, that's a $500 lion. Okay, so it would cost, $500 plus whatever the fees are for somebody to buy that from TikTok. Plus, then when you get that lion, you're not getting the $500, honey. Okay, you're only going to get about $250 of it because TikTok keeps 50% of whatever the creator gets. Okay, so say the creator requests $1,000. Okay, $1,000 out of all the gifts. They've accumulated all their gifts and stuff. Okay, and they request a payout of $1,000. Okay, they're not getting the $1,000. They're getting $500 because TikTok keeps 50%. On top of charging the person, whoever buys the coins, to be able to buy the gifts. There's fees for that as well. Right? It does. It does. It's hilarious. Because at the end of the day, I still have my money in my pocket. Okay? At the end of the day, I'm not a fool. Because I'm not the one that gave money to a known scammer. So I still have my money in my pocket, baby. So, and I'm smart enough not to give my money to a damn scammer. All right. So, you can sit there and say, yeah, just piss them off. That'll teach them. It's like, no, it doesn't piss us off. It doesn't teach us anything other than you and your little puppets are proving our point. That you've manipulated them, brain conditioned them so much that when you say jump, they're going to ask how high, and they're going to send you that $1. Oh, I'd love that. Exactly. Yep. Oh, I'd love the hair follicle test. That would be funny as hell. Because here's the thing, those hair follicle tests, one, they probably won't do it because they cost more than just a piss test. But those hair follicle tests go back 5 years, you guys. Okay. And the only way to avoid a hair follicle test is to shave every ounce of hair on your body. I mean, everywhere. So, and I highly doubt that she's going to be shaving anywhere. She doesn't even take a bath every day like she's supposed to. It's disgusting. Anyways, so, and I looked at her wish list on TikTok. Okay, those lions are 500 bucks a piece. Like I said, you know what her request on her wish list is? To get 20 lions. 20 lions. Okay, and it's just like 20 lions. Oh, okay, at $500 a piece, and you won't even get all $500 of it. I'm drinking tea, guys. So, but it's crazy, you guys. And then she talks about, well, why is it, she'll, I guess you can see when you're live or something, you can see who gets what gifts or whatever. And she's like, I just don't understand it. Why other people have gotten multiple lions or a universe and I can't get one. And some guy is walking through a maze while playing, bouncing a ball on a paddle, and he gets multiple lions and universes, and I can't get one. And it's like, because that's content. Right? But that's content. Somebody trying to walk through a maze while playing with a paddle ball, keeping that ball going while you're trying to go through a maze is content. Okay? Her sitting in her dirty ass bed or Ed's bed or outside or whatever and just bitching and reading comments. Okay? And calling people dirty names and yelling at people and you're blocked, you're blocked, you're blocked. That's not content. Okay? Total not content. But yet she wants to be paid for that. Good. They need to be permanently. But she has other alts, it's crazy. And her supporters on Facebook, they're slowly going down. Right? TikTok's a ripoff when it comes to the gifts. I don't know about that. That's pretty gross. But I mean, but TikTok's a ripoff. It really truly is, because even the creators don't get all their money. And it's just like, why am I going to pay? Okay, I can see paying to buy coins. Okay, I can totally see that. Okay, I'm not going to do it because it's not worth it. But if I were to buy coins and I pay the fees to buy the coins, okay, and then I use those coins to buy the gifts to send to the creator. Okay, well, because I send, say, a lion. I'd never do it, but say a lion. I send a lion to the creator, so that's $500, or however it works. That is a big gift, okay, to that creator, because that creator had good content. Okay, but it's not fair for TikTok to take, when a creator cashes all that in, it's not fair for that creator to lose half of that money to go to TikTok. I hope that makes sense. It's not fair. It is. Yeah, because cooking is content. I watch one lady on there. She has no arms, or she has no hands. She's got I forget what her name is. I haven't seen her in a while, but she's got like one finger on each hand or something. She does cooking videos or cooking lives. That girl is so creative at what she does. She uses her feet for a lot of things. And I've watched her in the past, and I've seen her get a bunch of, like the corgi and a lion, a galaxy, coral. I mean, with people that have good content, they get the bigger gifts. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing with Scammer Girl. Even though she's not supposed to be, she'll post, she'll pin her cash apps on her live TikToks when she's not supposed to be. That's a violation. Yeah. But that's a violation. And she's been reported so many times, but TikTok's getting like Facebook. They won't. I mean, I understand she's got a lot of her accounts suspended right now, and that's a good thing. Okay. That's a really good thing. But I mean, I just can't wait for Friday. I wish I could be a fly on that wall. I really do. Wish to be a fly on that wall and hear what she has to say. I really do, because it would be funny. And, a lot of people in the groups are talking about, well, maybe she filed a motion to get her child support lowered. And it's like, no, because that's why it says what it says. And it's like, no, first off, she's not smart enough to file a motion to get her child support ordered. Okay. She's not even smart enough to hire an attorney. And second off, if she had filed against them, it would say her name versus Commonwealth of Kentucky. Oh, that's great to hear. That's really great to hear. I know she does get mad because she never can seem to win any battles. And it's like, I wonder why. Unless it's her and Ed, which is, another violation, or her and one of her mods. I don't know. But it's funny. Anyways, guys, I wanted to show you these. I don't know if you know this. I make essential oil autism puzzle piece soaps. Aren't those cool? And I have many different colors. And, aren't these really cool? I made them different colors on purpose. Because you can't really see this one too well because it's in the wrapping. But and the reason I did it is because, and here's a little darker blue one. Because from everything I see, I know the original color for autism is blue, but I've also seen, like the lanyards, the blankets, most of the stuff, autism is a rainbow color. So that's why I kind of made them different colors. So, but with it being Autism Awareness Month too, I actually sell these. They're 3 for $8. So, if you guys are interested in getting some essential oil soaps, especially with it being Autism Awareness Month, pretty cool, right? And they smell amazing. Oh, it smells so good. Oops, got fuzz on that one. So, and I do those are 3 for $8. I also have the hand soaps and bath salts and bath bombs and body sprays, all that good stuff, guys. But getting back with Crystal, this is just getting better and better. And it's like, But yeah, with the autism puzzle piece soaps, guys, those are 3 for $8. So if you're interested, let me know. But with Crystal, this keeps getting better and better. And we all know she's going to test dirty. Okay. My offer still stands, Crystal. I'll go up against piss test with you any day. Okay. Any day. And the only thing you're going to find in my system. Hang on. Order shipment. I didn't order anything from Home Depot. Anyways, the only thing you're going to find in my system, honey, is atriptyline, primidone, nicotine, caffeine, maybe Advil or Motrin. Let's see what else. I take a vitamin, a combo of a vitamin D and calcium pill and an aspirin. And you could possibly find THC in my system because I do the edibles as well as I do the CBD gummies. because of the pain I'm having. And those help. Yep, she is, honey. So that's all you're gonna find is nicotine, caffeine, a tryptolin, primidone, THC, calcium, and vitamin D, and potentially aspirin or Motrin. So, and guess what? Um, mm, mm, mm. In my state, THC is legal. THC is legal in my state. Oh, that's why it's a scammer. It's a Fisher email about Home Depot. Anyways, but yeah, so in my state, THC is legal. I bought the edibles as well as the CBD gummies with THC in them through legally through a dispensary. So, because it's legal in my state. So, do you mean do the CBD gummies stop pain, Lainey? Oh, I know she will. If that's what you were asking, Lainey, um, it doesn't take the pain fully away. CBD CBD gummies as well as edibles, they don't completely take the pain away, at least for me. But it lessens it. I have the edibles. I actually have Reese's peanut butter cup edibles, and there's 10 milligrams of THC in it. And my CBD edibles, I have one that has 10% THC and one that has 5% THC. And they lessen it. The ibuprofen I take, I mean it lessens it, and all the CBDs, because I do the CBD cream too. But it never takes my pain completely away. But it lessens it to where I can get up and move around. Exactly, Mountain Snow. Somebody needs to report, because there's video of that where she says that she can't have it go to her bank account, so she has it to go to Ed's. So that was the whole point. A long time ago, there was a video, I think it was last year. She was on live, and she got Ed's PayPal card. And she was live setting it up. And she called him because for some reason, which I've never heard of this, she needed his social security number to verify his PayPal account. And it's like, okay, so I knew there was something up about that too. Yeah, I know that's hard. Um, but I don't like doing like the pills. The primidone is fine. That's at night. While I'm asleep, I'm at 100 milligrams. It was to try and control my tremors, and it's not working. But I think this also has something to do with my elbow, because of where my ulnar nerve is placed. It's right here. I can actually make it move, and my neurologist said it should have been moved up here, but it's here. So I think that has something to do with my tremors as well. So, but the primidone I take at night. It's 100 milligrams. Other than that, throughout the day, I will do, the Motrin. I'll do my CBD cream, and then if it's really bad, I'll either do a CBD gummy or one of my peanut butter cup edibles. And it takes away my pain. It doesn't make me sleepy. I can still function. Stay awake and function. And it works for me. I mean, again, my pain never goes away. It just lessens. Some days, like a scale of 1 to 10, Some days I'm at a 3 or 4. Some days I'm as high as an 8. And then on those days that I'm like an 8, then I'll take one of those and then it drops it down to a 3 or 4. And I have a high tolerance for pain, and so I try to get through it. I just try to deal with it, but it's hard some days. So but I don't like taking those pills. Norcos, all they do is make me sleep. And it's just like, no, I want the pain to go away, but I still want to be able to be awake and do what I need to do and get it done. Vicodin, oh no, 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 no. I've thought about putting that on my allergy list because, yeah, exactly. I would go the CBD or the gummy route, Lainey, if it's legal in your state. But with Vicodin, oh my God. When I take a Vicodin, when I do, I don't have any, and I don't want it. I don't want the heavy narcotics. I just don't like them, But it's funny as hell because when I take a Vicodin and it kicks in, I carry on a 45-minute conversation over the stupidest stuff, and then I fall asleep. Yeah, well, check with your dispensaries then. Yeah, so I don't like taking those pills. I don't. And because all they do is make me sleep, and I don't want to sleep my day away, you know. But with the CBDs, gummies, the CBD cream, and the edibles, it works. I can still function. I can, do what I need to do and be awake, and it just lessens my pain. But as far as the Vicodin goes, okay, I could show you the shower steamer. And I make these too, guys. They're shower steamers. They're half the size of a bath bomb, and they put them in the shower, and they're like aromatherapy for your shower. This one's rose, and it smells really good. Anyways, so here's the crazy part. Okay, I can take a Vicodin, and I'm just using this as an example. I can do anything with them. Okay, so I can look at this, and I can carry on a 45-minute conversation just babbling with it over this and not even making any sense. Okay. But a 45-minute conversation over something this simple, once I take a Vicodin, and then I go to sleep. And it's actually quite funny. So that's why I'm like, yeah, no. And when after I had my third child and I was in the hospital because I had a C-section, they offered me Vicodin. And I told them nope. And I told them what goes on. I babble, over stupid stuff, and then I fall asleep. And I don't want to fall asleep. I just had a baby. So I told them, I said, give me 2 800 milligram Motrin and I'm good to go. And they did. And I was up moving around the day after I had my son, up taking a shower, everything. And I still had just had a C-section, and I had staples in my belly, and they were in shock. I was up, moving around, taking a shower, the whole nine. So that doesn't tell you how high my tolerance is. Kind of crazy, right? So, but yeah, I can carry on a stupid conversation over something this simple. 45 minutes just babbling. If I take a Vicodin, and it's crazy. It's really, really, it's really crazy. Oh my goodness. So, but there is really one thing else I wanted to talk about. This particular thing. And I'm not quite sure how to like bring it up. Now a lot of you know about Heather. I'm not going to say too much on this, because I'm still looking into some things. There's some red flags for me. Okay. I do believe she has, I 1000% she has cancer. Okay. 1000%. Okay. I've seen all the proof on that. Okay. So I'm not questioning that. All right. And I apologize if you guys take this wrong. Like I said, I'm not going to say too much. I mean, I'm just going to say a few things on it. But just some things do not add up with it. And just the way, oh, I'll look at it later. All right. Anyways, just the way she's going about things, you know, with the car and the raffle. And, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to be mean towards her, but there's just some red flags there for me. And I'm just trying to get some more information. I'm not doubting her as far as cancer. I know I've seen the proof. Okay. But she's turned on awareness pages now that have done nothing but try to help her. And I don't understand why. The video that I saw. Yeah, Mountain Snow. That's exactly the video I saw. And I mean, it's like, I guess, I mean, maybe she has, I don't know. But you know, you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you. Okay. The awareness pages have done nothing but try to help her. And suddenly she's turning on them. And all they've tried to do is help her. I've seen people tell, you know, messages to where people have tried to tell her, hey, message me. And, you know, I will give you some information, you know, information on resources to get your light bill paid. Somebody personally sent me messages that said that she, you know, or that this person's son has offered to fix her car. And no response. And now she's created a private group. For what? You know, she's talking about all these threatening messages that she's received and these crazy messages and everything else. But yet she's been asked to prove, you know, to show them. She won't show them. The only thing that I've seen, and again, you guys don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to come down on her. Okay. I'm just trying to figure this all out. You know, for her to suddenly turn on awareness pages like she's done doesn't make sense. You know, and that's all I'm trying to figure out. Again, I know she has cancer. Okay. But there's just things that I'm really questioning on it. And I mean, there's a lot of things, but I'm not going to really go into detail on those just yet. I'm trying to really look at things and figure it out. But for her to go into a private group all of a sudden, and for her to sit there and say, yeah, guys, I'm getting these threatening messages and, you know, calling me this and calling me that. And I still can't figure out what was the point in that raffle. You know, I mean, those 2 raffles that she did, or 1 raffle, whatever it was, I don't understand that. What was the point in that? I understand it was a 50-50. Okay. But I don't get the point of it. And then apparently the winner supposedly told her to keep the money. You know? And it's just like, I don't get it. Yeah, I'm starting to see that a lot. I really, really am. And so that's why a lot of things I'm questioning. You know, and I don't want you guys to take it the wrong way. Okay. I believe she has cancer. But what I'm not understanding is why suddenly she turns on the pages, the very pages that have done nothing but try to help her. Okay. She's proven herself as far as, ow, hang on a sec. Ow, I got a pain up in my arm. Hang on a sec, guys. Oh. All right. Those pains like I just got, those come and go all day long. And it's in my arm, my left arm. But I just don't understand it. It's just really strange for me. Huh. Somebody sent me a message that I'm not friends and then unsent the message. Okay. Anyways, so, oh, that hurt. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And from my understanding, the car's still not fixed. It's still in the shop. And I'm also seeing things to where there's been offers of rides for her to go to her treatments, but she's refused those. Something about the church has offered her gas vouchers, but she's refused those as well. And like I said, there's things that I need to check out to before I talk about them, the real things I'm thinking about. But just there's a lot of questions I have. And the main one is, why did you suddenly turn on an awareness page? That makes no sense. You know, um, talking about that video, talking about how the awareness page is shared a link of her record. And it's like, no, they didn't. They shared a link of the original video, which started all of this. And, you know, it makes no sense. Leaves you, just kind of makes you go, what the hell? And now for her to suddenly have a private page, and I mean, her and, Todd Eaton, doing the same things that Scammy's doing. Oh, guys, I'm getting all these threats, but yet won't post them. Oh, I know. She does, Debbie. She does. I know. But I mean, so like I said, don't take that the wrong way, guys. I'm not questioning whether she has cancer or not. I know she has cancer. All right. But I'm just questioning her tactics, the way she's doing things, the way she's not showing proof as far as the messages. And the only thing I've seen is the voice recording of somebody calling her. Oh, I agree, Debbie. That's what drugs do to you. That woman, CMC's mom, is only 54 years old. And she looks older than my mom. My mom's 70. My mom is 70 years old. And oh, no, I agree with that. But it's crazy. Con mom is only 54 years old. She's 4 years older than me. And she looks older than my mom. And like I said, my mom is 70. Yeah, she is 54. That's it. And you know what's even crazier, you guys? I mean, this is something else. So, yeah, exactly. So, okay, Scammer Girl is 36 years old, fixing to be 37 next month. Okay. And look at her life. All right. She scams. She doesn't have a work ethic. She has the entitlement mentality. She does all the candy that she does. Yeah, her mom does look bad. Well, here's the thing. Okay. My oldest kid is 6 years younger than her. Okay. And he has a mild mental disability. All right. The one that just left here to go to work, he has a mild mental disability. Okay. I have taught him to work for everything that he wants. I have taught him not to let his disability stop him. I've taught him to not use his disability as a crutch. All right. Some days legally he's 30, but depending on the day, his mentality is between a 14 and 17-year-old, depending on the day and the situation. Okay. And he has more of a work ethic and a common sense ethic, even with a mild mental disability, than Crystal ever has had. Okay. This boy works full time. His job, I'm not saying who his job is. I'm not saying where he works, but his job understands his disability, and they work with him. They work around it. They understand from the time that he hears it to the time it gets to his brain to a time of an action, it kind of misfires. So they have to repeat it a couple times. And they understand that. And they work with him. And he works full time. So, and he's 6 years younger than Scammer Girl. Debbie, the reason Scammer Girl has let her mother get like she is, everything Crystal has said it, that everything she's learned from her mama and her grandma. Okay? This is what you're seeing right now with Scammer Girl and Con Mom is all generational. Okay? Grandma did the same shit. Because I remember her saying, somebody posted about that grandma told Scammer, if you steal anything, don't get caught. Okay? So grandma was a scammer. Con mom's a scammer. Scammer girl's that. Oh, I know. And Debbie, that's why I told my son, don't let it stop you. Don't use it as a crutch. You work for what you want, you know. So, and that's what he does. I know. But that is a generational situation. She's learned it. She doesn't know any better. And she, that's all she knows. She doesn't know how to go out and get a job. She doesn't know how to pay for shit because her entire life, grandma and mama have done the same exact stuff. Okay. And so she's seen it and it's good enough for her. So that's where she learned it. And it won't stop until she's either in jail or in a pine box from the, OD, from overdosing, or in jail. And it's really sad because if she goes to jail, she's going to have a hard reality check because she can't have her pills or whatever candy she's using. They don't allow smoking in there. She can't have her soda. Okay. So she's going to have a hard reality check when she goes to jail because she's going to be withdrawing so bad. Oh, I agree, Debbie. That's why I've raised him like that. I've raised him like that. You work for what you want. Yes, you do have a mild mental disability. Okay. But, you're not your disability. And that's exactly how I said it to him and I raised him. He still lives at home. He will never have the ability to live on his own. Because we were told when he was from a young age that legally he was still going to, get older every year, but mentally at some point he was going to stop. He was going to stop growing at some point mentally. And that's what's happened. He's legally 30 years old, but mentally, depending on the day, he's between a 14 and 17-year-old. So, but he knows, he knows to go to work. He can ride his bike around town, and he goes to work and he does a damn good job. And so, I trust him out in the community. Yep, he is. He is. But yeah, no, it's he will never be able to live on his own. He'll always have to live with somebody. And so he's aware of that. He'll never be able to drive because of that mental disability. And so, but that's fine. He has a source of transportation. And believe it or not, he knows this bus system like the back of his hand. And so, but yeah, no, I'm very proud of him. Very, very proud of him. And that's the way I've raised all my kids that way. Guys, I got 3 kids, a 30-year-old, one that just turned 24 and a 14-year-old. Okay. And I've raised them all the same way. You know, you work for what you want. You if you want something, you go out and you work for it. Even here, my 14-year-old, he wants things. He's a military person type person. Loves military things. And he does chores around here and he gets paid for them and he saves up his money. He just ordered a big, huge military tank to put together. It's a model. And, he does chores, he gets paid. Plus, he is a straight A student. My 14-year-old is a straight A student. He's out of school now for the summer. But yeah, he gets high honors. He gets put on the high honor roll every semester. And, straight A's. He makes money that way. Yeah, I will. When he puts it together, I'll show you. But yeah, straight A student. I pay for grades too, guys. Um, I pay $10 for every A and $5 for every B, and I don't pay for anything below that. So, and my 24-year-old's got a real good head on his shoulders too. Oh, my husband's home. Uh, or I thought, guess not. Anyways, but yeah, my 24-year-old's got a real good head on his shoulders too. He's trying to find a job, having a hard time with it for some reason. I don't know what. But it's yeah. I did it with all three of my kids. When my youngest son was at junior high, I paid $5 for every A, 250 for every B. Straight A student. And he got, even in elementary school, you don't get grades, but he got on the dean's list in elementary school. But yeah, so now in high school, I pay the $10 for every A and $5 for every B. But my son is he's like we call him, one of his nicknames is Professor. He's a bookworm and he loves it. And, it's so cool to watch him. He has a big thing for World War II. Or, yeah, World War II. He has a big thing for it. And the Vietnam era. It's crazy to listen to him talk about those. And it's the way he talks is like he was there in a former life. I mean, he knows so much about it. It's crazy. He's like, I've been told before that my youngest son is like an old soul. Thank you. But yeah, he's like an old soul. And I've heard that before. So, but it's just crazy. But I will show you guys the tank when he gets it built. It's actually kind of cool. It's a pretty good sized tank. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a show. I'm actually getting hungry. I'm going to go make me something to eat. I'm trying to figure out what I want. Got to bring the dog in. I think, yeah, he's right here. I think his buckets. Yep, his bucket's out of water. So I got to let him in the house and get some water. But I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye, everybody. Have a great afternoon.